In this latest round of our struggle, the Republicans are in full retreat. They've abandoned the field of battle, they've abandoned their bills, and headed quickly out of Washington. It is an unprecedented move that they actually prohibited all debate of any kind on a major appropriations bill as they rushed out of town. But most importantly, they failed to address this question of gun safety. I would just say this: the Republicans can cut off our microphones as they have. They can cut and run from this hall as they have. They can cut our session short, but too many lives have been cut short by gun violence, and that's why we cannot cut our resolve. Our fight didn't begin yesterday. It didn't begin with a sit down. It began with a standing up year after year trying to seek common sense gun safety legislation, like denying those who are on a terrorist no-fly list from being able to buy a gun. This empty chair that we have up here, empty and responding to our concerns, is symbolic not just of a lack of leadership. This empty chair is symbolic of all the empty chairs that will be with families next week as we celebrate Independence Day. Those who have lost their loved ones who will not be there to fill a chair. The empty chair where the mother or father was lost to gun violence and no one will be there next week or at Thanksgiving. The empty chair at the high school or college graduation that will no longer be there because their daughter's life was cut short. Example after example across this country of victims. That's why we are here. But what will be so important during the next week is not just that someone speaks from this place, but that we have a national week of action, that we involve the kind of people, the hundreds that stood through the rain last night outside, those who are calling and on social media around the country, reaching out, working together, demanding action, knowing that our resolve will not end, that none of ours can, until we achieve the justice that America and these victims deserve. Thank you.